Alright, it's time for another episode of PBR with Nate. You'll notice no PBR in the hand. However, the colors are still very well represented along with those colors. Okay, so I think for the past, during the Trump administration, most of us conservatives and Trump supporters and constitutionalists and everything else, we endured being called deplorables, Nazis, fascists, you name it, racists, bigots, white oppressors, white supremacists, even amongst the people of color among us, they were being called white supremacists because they had been colonized in their minds. Nonetheless, so if that's what we are, can somebody please explain to me what is going on with this 1984-esque administration currently? First off, we have the going door to door to encourage vaccine participation. Really going door to door. You come to my door with that shit, you're in for a rude awakening. You're in for a constitutional class. I promise you. I'm going to treat you like a Jehovah's Witness, and you are in for a constitutional class. You are going to stand there on my front porch for an hour learning about the Bill of Rights, about the Declaration of Independence, about all of that. I promise you that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to look at you and say, I am not taking your vaccine. That's my choice. That's my freedom, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Unalienable right, correctly? Okay, so now let's get to the latest thing. And this is pretty freaking big. So, the red-headed idiot jumped on the other day along with the Surgeon General and talked about how they are going to be working. Basically she said, and you'll have to find the transcript, you can go back and see the video, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but she said, we are providing information for Facebook. We are basically, she said, they're working for Facebook to tamp down this COVID-19 misinformation, blah, blah, blah. And that the Surgeon General, said that he was issuing basically a declaration like that is only reserved for major health crises over misinformation. I'm sorry, but the last I checked, we have a First Amendment in the United States, and we have the right to say whatever we want to. Now, that doesn't mean it's without consequence, but however, all speech is protected speech. It's all protected speech. So if I say something, look, I'm not taking your freaking vaccine, you can shove it up your ass, they're saying that that's like some sort of misinformation or anything else. If I say that like I'm saying it now, which means this will probably get shut down, or anything, but they are saying that they are providing this information for Facebook. The federal government is working for Facebook in order to tamp all this down. So now we get into thought crimes, because my thoughts come out here. They come out on not so much on my Facebook page. I'm generally very careful about that. But nonetheless, so let me ask you this question. If under the Trump administration, and we conservatives or we constitutionalists or libertarians or whatever, if we were the tyrants and the Nazis, how do you explain this? This is tyrannical. This is Gestapo level stuff. I mean, and it's propaganda being pumped in, and so it's like they're going to replace the misinformation or whatever with their information. And I mean, my God, there's so many things that have already been proven that we were considered to be conspiracy theorists over, that has already been proven to be, you know, I mean, that, hey, you know what, these freaking redneck white supremacist conspiracy theory idiots were right over. And we've seen that happen over and over and over again here in the past few weeks. You know, it's kind of like, hey, Galileo said, you know, the earth revolves around the sun. No, it doesn't. We're throwing you in prison. You're a conspiracy theorist. Everybody said the earth was flat. Christopher Columbus mistakenly screws up and sails around the world and proves the earth is round. You know, I mean, Copernicus. And really, folks, I mean, seriously, who is the tyrannical authoritarian people here, and who is in corporations' back pockets? Seriously, please tell me how this administration is the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they are not in corporations. They are in the best interest of the working man and the blue-collar folks and the minorities and whoever else. Please tell me how they are and explain that intelligently. I'm not talking just saying, well, BLM or what. Don't give me that crap. I want you to explain it to me intelligently, because these are freaking tyrants and they are authoritarians, and they are going to be jackbooted fascists coming to your door wondering why you're not vaccinated. Or they are going to limit your social, if they're going to limit your social media posts over this, along with Facebook, what do you think is next? Seriously, I mean, come on, folks. Who are the ones touting? Who are the ones saying we need free speech everywhere on every platform? Who are the ones saying that? It's us. Who are the ones saying that, hey, everybody's equal, everybody, you know, we want everybody to have you know, have the same. I'm not talking about equity. I'm not talking about equality of outcome. I'm talking about, hey, we're talking about the Declaration. All men are created equal. That you have an equal opportunity to do whatever. We're the ones saying that. Everybody else is saying, okay, we're going to take from everybody else in order so these people who we obviously think cannot do for themselves, we have to take from these people over here so to give it to them, because we don't think these people can do for themselves because they are of a different color or whatever. We're not them. We're saying, guess what? You have that opportunity, and I want to help you. I want to provide for you, because we believe in individualism and individual excellence, and we don't believe in equity of outcome. We believe that if you put in the hard work and you take advantage of the opportunities, that you can be whatever you want to be. We don't care what country you come from or what particular ethnicity you may be. We don't care. It's you can do whatever you want to do in this country. This is the freest country in the world, and you have that opportunity. But these are the people saying we need to go door to door, and we need to take from these people to give to these people because they are incapable of doing it on their own. Hey, you can't find the Kinkos out in the rural areas, so I guess I better get in my covered wagon and go try to find me a copier in the next, you know. Oh my God, you bunch of fucking idiots. So please tell me, please intelligently explain to me who is the corrupt, tyrannical government. Please, I am begging you. I am opening up myself for all kind of arguments. Please explain to me. How in hell that the past administration was the tyrannical Nazi fascist bastards that you say they are, when this is what's happening now? And they are getting ready to come after social media. And it starts out with the dissidents, just like it did in, as Bernie Sanders likes to say, Cuba. It starts out with the dissidents, and then it gets to those who might threaten my power. So do you know how many Cuban revolutionaries were killed by Castro because they threatened his power? Think about it. Come on, man. As Biden likes to say, come on, man. Get with a fucking program. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. This tyrannical bullshit. And we're just letting it happen. Hey, oh, yeah, but he's for all of this and he's... No, he's a fucking idiot. So anyway, like I said, I welcome the arguments. Please contact me on social media, do whatever else, and I promise you, I'll get into it with you. We'll do it. We can have a cogent, intelligent conversation, sometimes argument, about these issues. We are sliding into a seriously Marxist government. And once we get into that, there's no way to vote your way out of it. Because guess what? They take that vote away. Anyway, so this is PBR with Nate. All I've got is the flag. Raise a cold one to liberty and freedom and to the greatest country on the face of the planet. Love y'all. Bye.